Hello everyone, I'm speaking to you from Jaffa Street in Jerusalem. Today is the fast of the 17th of Tammuz, day that commemorates when the Romans breached the walls of the city of Jerusalem, which ultimately led to the destruction of the temple exactly 3 weeks from now on Tisha B'Av. However, because the 17th of Tammuz was on Shabbat, it's postponed to today, so today's a day of fasting. However, on the 17th of Tammuz, on Shabbat, Dini and I went to the Kotel, and I have to tell you that I've been to the Kotel many times on Friday night. It's actually one of the highlights of our trip to Israel. I have never ever seen the Kotel so packed. It was literally impossible to move, not just in the front section, but the entire plaza, wall to wall. There must have been tens of thousands of people, men and women, praying. And it indeed was very comforting. Here was the 17th of Tammuz, the day we remember the temple's destruction. All we have is the remaining western wall. And actually on Friday afternoon we went for a tour on the underground tunnels, seeing the extensive underground excavations that are going on. However, here we are in Jerusalem at the temple, praying at the western wall with tens of thousands of Jews from literally all over the world. And it is comforting to know that when I look around on Jaffa Street, I don't see any Romans anywhere. The Romans are long gone, but thank God there are Jews from all walks of life coming together in Israel. And yesterday on Shabbat, we read the verse again of Bilam when he says, "How goodly are your tents, O Jacob, your dwelling houses of Israel." And our rabbis explained that it's referring to the Jewish homes, the tent of Jacob, and the sanctuaries, the study halls, which is the dwelling places of Israel. But the commentaries explain it's not just that we have beautiful Jewish homes and beautiful sanctuaries, but that there's a symbiotic relationship between the home and the synagogue. And the two not only complement each other, but infuse their specialness into one another. The Jewish home is imbued and infused with the holiness of the synagogue. At the same time, the synagogue is imbued with the warmth and the love of the Jewish home. And this is what you feel every step of the way in Israel. On Friday afternoon, we were about to head down to the Kotel, and we had bought candles for Dini to light, but suddenly we realized there were no matches in the apartment. Well, Dini said, maybe go to a neighbor. So I went outside and I knocked on the neighbor's door, and it was a couple from Montreal, a Sephardic couple that were renting the apartment next door. And I said, do you have matches? I was all dressed for Shabbat. It was like right before candlelighting time. And he says, yeah, we have matches, but do you have candles? We realized we don't have candles. I said, yeah, we have candles. You have matches. I'll give you candles. You give me matches. I ran back to the apartment, got candles for her and her family. They lent us the matches. We both lit Shabbat candles. We both headed off to the synagogue together. That's the story of the Jewish people here in the land of Israel, the miracle of the returning of the Jewish nation to its ancestral homeland 2,000 years after the Romans came and destroyed it. And so this Tisha B'Av, this 3-week period that we begin from today, the 17th of Tammuz, till Tisha B'Av as a day of showing our Jewish pride, our Jewish unity, our Jewish love, to merit the reconstruction of the Holy Temple. May it be speedily in our days. Have a meaningful fast. Let us remember the destruction, but also focus at the same time on its reconstruction.